Hi, homeroom scholars. Welcome to our first day of writing. We will, this fall during distance learning, be working on a writing unit about narrative writing. Narrative writing is true story writing. And next week, we'll get really into it with some things in a special notebook that I'm going to ask you to create, or maybe even later this week, we'll get to that. But I want to start out this week reading a certain book when we're working with narrative writing, right? Personal narratives, true stories about ourselves. It's good to have what's called a mentor text, right? Like a text to kind of give us ideas and help us. It kind of models what a true story would be. So we're going to spend time this week with a mentor text called Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester. And it's illustrated by Karen, I think Barbour is her name, her last name. But let's talk about race. So you're going to get a close up look at the illustrations of this. And I'm going to share the story with you today in our video. And then I'm going to ask you to answer a question for me at the end, kind of giving your thoughts on the first reading of this today. All right? So your job is to just listen to the story, follow along. Thank you. Let's Talk About Race by Julius Lester, illustrated by Karen Barbour. And then we have our dedication page. So our author dedicated the story to Malcolm, Hillary, Paige, and Teddy. And our illustrator dedicated the story to Daisy, Jasper, and Nick. I am a story. So are you. So is everyone. My story begins the same way yours does. I was born on blank. Take me, for example. I was born on January 27th, 1939, in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm kind of old, huh? How does your story begin? Many people and many events are part of my story, and yours too. The names of our parents and where they were born, whether or not we have brothers and or sisters. I had a brother who was 9 years older than me, but he is dead. What kind of work our parents do, or did. My father was a minister. My mother was a housewife. My story and yours have many elements, such as favorite food. Mine is fish. Hobbies. I like to do crossword puzzles, take photographs, and cook. Favorite color. Red. Or maybe green. But I like orange and purple too. I think my favorite color is all of them. Religion. I'm Jewish. Nationality. I'm from the United States. Favorite time of day. Night. Oh, there's something else that is part of my story. It's part of yours too. That's what race we are. I'm black. What race are you? Just as I am a story and you are a story, and countries tell stories about themselves, race is a story too. Whether you're black like me or Asian, Hispanic, or white, each race has a story about itself. And that story is almost always the same. My race is better than your race. Some stories are true, some are not. Those who say my race is better than your race are telling a story that is not true. Why would some people say their race is better than another? Because they feel bad about themselves. Because they are afraid. Because. But there are other ways all of us, even me, even you, think we are better than others. I'm better than you because I live in blank. I'm better than you because I go to blank school. I'm better than you because I'm a boy. I'm better than you because I'm a girl. I'm better than you because my dad, or mom, makes more money than your dad, or mom. I'm better than you because I'm white. I'm better than you because I'm black. I'm better than you because I'm Hispanic. I'm better than you because I'm Asian. None of these stories are true, are they? I want to tell you a true story, but I need your help. Here's what I want you to do. Take your fingers and press them softly against your skin right below your eyes. Be careful and don't poke yourself in the eye. Okay, now press gently until you feel the hard bone right beneath the surface. Now, if your mom, dad, brother, sister, or a friend is close by, ask them if you can touch them. If they say okay, take your fingers and press softly at the same place beneath their eyes. Press gently until you feel the hard bones right beneath the skin. Now press someplace else on your body. On your arm, chest, head. Press anywhere until you feel the hard bones beneath your skin. Beneath everyone's skin are the same hard bones. If you were to go outside with your skin on and without your skin on and without your hair on your head, turn the page and see what you would look like. But you want to know something? If I went outside without my skin, my mustache, and the hair on my head, what little I have left, I would look just like you, and you would look just like me. Just suppose, one day I mean everyone in the whole world, decided to take off all our clothes and all our skin and all our hair. Then we would do what we do normally every day: go to school, go to work, play, and shop. Everything would be normal, except we would look at each other and couldn't tell who was a man, who was a woman, who was white, black, Hispanic, or Asian. Which story shall we believe? The one that says, my race is better than yours? Or the one we just discovered for ourselves? Beneath our skin, I looked like you, and you looked like me. And she looks like her and him, and he looks like him and her, and we look like them, and they look like us. When I look at you, which story do I see? Do I see only the color of your skin, the shape of your eyes, the texture of your hair? Do I look at you and think I know your story when I don't even know your name? Or do I look at you and wonder, what's your name? When were you born? Where were you born? Where do you live? What do you like? What don't you like? Gee, maybe we like and dislike some of the same things. Your race is not all that you are. My race is not all that I am. Yes, I am black, but I am also a man. I am of medium height. I have a deep voice and a loud laugh. I love to laugh. Do you? I live in a big house in the woods in a small town. I like pancakes and macaroni and cheese and 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 I am so many things besides my race. To know my story, you have to put together everything I am. Like, I bet you didn't know I have asthma. Beneath the skin, we all look alike. You and me. I'll take off my skin. Will you take off yours? So, scholars, we are going to spend some time each day in writing this week with rereading a little part of this story and then me asking you to answer a couple of questions on a Google form for me. Today's very first question you'll see on the Google form is just one thing that I'd like you to kind of give me your initial thoughts on, just as a really good way for us to get warmed up and started on our work this week. Thanks for listening to the story. I look forward to your response.